When you think about the great Italian coach builders, right up there is Zagato. Founded in 1919, they created, well, designed and built a string of fabulous cars through the 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s. But by 1972, things weren't looking quite so rosy. A lot of the car manufacturers they'd been used to working with had taken work in-house. They were designing and building their own cars. And that left independents, such as Zagato, out on a limb. And they were really struggling. So instead of going down the same road that they'd gone down before, they decided to do something completely different. And what they did was create this. What is it?
So this is a Zagato Zele. It's a small electric vehicle, and it's was their hope for saving the company.
And did it?
Pretty much.
Well, I guess it did, because they're still around. So I've kind of answered my own question. So I understand that it was unveiled in 72, I think.
Yeah, right.
First production cars delivered in 74.
Yeah.
And it's plastic.
Yep.
So it's a plastic body shell.
Yep.
And what's the plastic body shell hiding? What's inside there?
So in terms of the electric side of it, it's got, originally it had four 6-volt batteries producing 24 volts, and you could tap off at different stages. So it could be 12 volt, 18 volt or 24 volt, and it's basically a speed controller in the car to let you do that. This particular one has been modified, and it's still 24 volts, but now it has 8 12 volt batteries. Effectively, it's just to give more range. Doesn't really give any more power. The motor still.
It's not a Zele GTI.
No. It's
right. Okay.
It's the long range version of it.
Okay, but not 4-wheel drive. No. Still 2 wheels. Yep. Right. Okay. And Zagato built the bodies presumably because that's what they did. Yep. But lots of proprietary parts. No doubt they delved into lots of parts bins.
Definitely.
So what might we recognise in this car?
Suspension and steering gear is Fiat, a mix I think of Fiat 500 and Fiat 124. The push button door handles are often Alfa GTA. The rear lights, Lancia Stratos.
Oh, they'll be cheap to replace.
Well, exactly.
Okay. We're going to find out what it's like to drive in a little bit, but unbelievably, there are 4. I mean, this car is 3 feet shorter than the Mini. It's 77 inches long, and it's 3 feet shorter than the Mini, but it's still a 4-seater.
Yes.
A couple of jump seats behind the fold-down bench seat for
exactly,
those.
Yeah. So two inward-facing rear seats. So we'll see if we can persuade some people to get in there and.
Yeah, you'd have to get on very, very well, I think. So, do you know how many of these are around? Are they a real rarity?
They're rare, but they're not uncommon. It's sort of an odd one. If you wanted to go and find one, you probably could.
Right.
Because they were, for what they are, they were surprisingly successful. I think almost 3,000 were built over the years, including a facelifted version that came out in the early 80s. This car was one of the earlier ones, probably a bit harder to find one of these. We believe this is first year of production, this car. And it came to the UK as part of a link up that Zagato had with Bristol at that period. But it was a pricey car. It was £1,994, we believe.
Oh, you could have got something really sexy for that, kind of Morris Marina estate or something. Yeah. Maybe in a Wolseley wedge.
Well, that might be going too far.
Well, maybe, yeah, that's pure unadulterated luxury, absolutely. Okay, so by the time production wrapped up in 91, the last cars were made in 91, we were up to 3,000 delivered, so very, very popular across Europe because the car was very cheap to run, very simple, very reliable. And along the way, as well as a major facelift in the early 80s, as you said, we had the Zele 2000 launched in 1975, and that offered a longer range. Longer
range, and it was a more powerful motor, so you got a bit more top speed as well. They also exported them to the States, where they were known as the L car. Again, a failure in America. It's not really suited for.
You surprise me.
I mean,
what is better suited for long distance drives across the States than one of these? So by the time production wrapped up in 91, we'd had an upgraded motor, we'd had a facelift, but this is one of the very first ones, which means it has a range of supposedly 43 miles and a claimed top speed of 25 miles an hour, which sounds quite hairy to me. I think we need to see if we can get up to 25 miles an hour in your Zagato Zele.
We'll take it out for a spin now.
I think we ought to. That's right, so that's recording.
Get the handbrake off now because it's a struggle.
Right, okay, so here we are.
Hold on.
Yeah.
I might have to get out to do it, that's the problem.
What?
It's really awkward to get the handbrake off. Hold on, I am going to have to open the door. just at a bad angle.
There's not electronic parking brake in this then?
No.
Take your foot off it, Andy.
No.
Is it the weight?
I don't actually know.
I bet it's the weight.
Richard, you might hop out and I can fold this forward. Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, yeah.
It's going well.
It was going well.
Yeah, well, you'll get a bit of breathing room for a while, so, you know, you'll be happy. Can't get it to release. There we go.
There we go.
That's it.
Okay.
Okay.
Right.
It's going to roll back though.
Yeah.
Well, get in quickly then.
There we go. I'll hold it. Right.
If you would.
And is that the accelerate brake?
Yeah. There you go. Look at that.
See, don't know what you're panicking for.
I wasn't.
I am.
What is that?
Right, so here I am in the passenger seat with my foot on the brake to stop us from rolling away. It's all going so well.
Yeah, it's perfect.
Right, so proving that this is a practical family car for four, we have some special guest stars in here. Making her below the radar debut is my mother
Hello.
and my supposed friend Andy.
Hi.
And we're going to go for a drive in the country with Darren at the controls, stunt driver extraordinaire.
Yep, exactly.
Shall I take my foot off the brake now?
Yeah, I think I can take over now.
Okay, right. We're not going to roll into oblivion.
No, we'll run a little bit there.
Oh, okay, that's fine. We'll probably survive.
Yeah.
Right, okay, well, let's see what the performance is like four up.
There we go.
Oh, good job I got my G-suit on. G-suit, I said.
God, going well so far.
Well, nobody's died yet.
And we're out of the car park.
No, it really is early.
Right, it's speedometer time, bearing in mind that this thing doesn't have one. It hasn't actually got a speedometer at all, has it?
No, it doesn't, this one.
19, mine says.
I'm up to 20 on mine.
20, yeah,
20 miles an hour.
20, 21. Wow.
We're going for it. Four up in the Zagato Zele.
Would it be a bit rude at this moment, do you think? Can the brakes cope with 4 up?
Well, you're one of them.
And a last 20 mile an hour.
So we're here on the Isle of Man. It would be rude not to take this around the full TT course, really, wouldn't it?
It would
we ought
be.
to do that.
Yeah, I think I might be very rude today, though. I don't think we'll go there. Yeah.
It'll be okay until we get to the mountain.
Well, not if you're going down, we'll be all right. This woman doesn't realise she's taking her life in her hands by walking in front of us.
Neither did I when I got in. Oh, great.
Right, okay, searing acceleration here. The rate at which those numbers are accruing, phenomenal.
Have we peaked?
Well, we're at 18 now. We're going to get to 20. We're going to manage 20. Oh, 19. So close. Come on, Dan. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. No. Oh, 20. Yay! 20 miles an hour. Briefly. Oh, no, we're back up there again.
21.
21.
It's hovering. That's how I feel in this seat now. Oh, yeah, he's going for it on the downhill stretch.
We're going to manage 22. 22, yes!
Little ducks.
A new high.
Quack, quack. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it, we have peaked now. Oh dear. That's not bad going, is it? 4 up. Oh, fair play.
I never thought we'd get 4 in here.
Yeah.
And is that the same speed as with 2 or 4? It would just makes no difference, or
I think it would have gone a little bit further.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it would, but just because you'd have more, you're accelerating quicker with that lighter load, and it was more space limited as much as anything here.